Hello everyone, it's Richard from Myth Tracker. I'm actually doing a game review. I'm going to start trying to do some of these, I think. The ones I've been playing, they might not be new games, they might not be games in current testing or play testing. They might be old games. It's just what I've been playing and what I've been learning from them. My impressions. So this is Dungeons of Edera. You can get it on GOG and Steam. If there's anywhere else, I'm not too sure. So let's go through some of the settings. So we've got some decent settings for volume here. Got quite a few. Really nice actually to see so many. A lot of key binding. I haven't changed a lot at all. The controls are they take a bit of getting used to. Let's just say that. Videos. Right, so this is one thing I do want to speak about. It is I've got it set to 30 FPS. If I set it to 60 or anything above that, for some reason it stutters like nobody's business and is really annoying. You can change quite a lot of the actual other graphic options as well, so that's good. I'm running a F15 tough gaming laptop, so it's not bad, it's not good, it's in the middle, so it's good actually for a good impressions for what people normally have. Right, general. So this is all your in-game things. If you do have problems, apparently if you have crash problems, turn skip movies to on or yes. They've actually said that, and also take off cloud saving as well. I have had some crash problems, but I think it was due to a Windows update that went a little bit awry. So this is your character, which you've got just there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my current character. It's quite a lot of loading. I hope it doesn't crash on me. Right, so you do have a hub town, and he is a hireling that I've hired. Right, so I've earned some hirelings. You start off with a standard, just a recruit. Right, at the moment I'm overburdened, so I'm going to access the stash. Have a quick look at some of these. So you got lots of items. You got your stash. Your stash is actually, according to them, I haven't tried it yet, but I will be trying it soon. You will be able to access it from other characters. Though I don't know about money. As you can see, my money is quite a lot. I must admit, I've bought everything, and I keep getting so much money. It's actually quite ridiculous, really. So I'll just put my crafting stuff in my backpack, in my stash. I don't think there's anything else I really need, because what I'm going to do is, I'm sorry, this is going to take a while. You can see the quests are actually marked by the question marks. Come on. Also, there's a bit of lag between them. That would be nice to actually try and get rid of that, because look how the question mark moves. Same with the question mark for the quest board. In this game you can play the campaign, which is done by the gold question marks. The green question marks are random encounters. They say that every encounter is randomly created, but I found some of the maps very similar indeed. That gentleman there, he's your companion recruiter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go.
Welcome back, my friend. What can I do for you?
Some of the voices. There's only 2 voices I like for the voiceover. The rest are a bit cringy, so be aware of that. So let's just sell. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to keep that one. Just go sell it all. You can actually break it down for crafting if you want, but at the moment I want to do something different, so I just hope it works what I'm planning to do. In this game there is an option to retire. Once you've hit level 20 you can retire, and what that means is, I don't exactly know what it fully means. Apparently it said that some of your skills will be transferred over to the new character, but what I'll do is I'll go on here and then bring up my inventory. Talents there, I've got 1 point left over anyway. I'll just spend it on my backpack. So these are your talents that you actually, every time you level up you get one of these points. You can spend it in any of these classes. You need to buy anything from what class you want, anything down, you have to purchase. You have to go up to them and actually, there's a little sign, you buy it. The cheapest is 5,000 all the way up to 30,000. It's easy enough to get the money, so don't worry about that. So as you notice down at the bottom there, it says retire character. So that's what I'm going to do later on. Whenever you do missions, at the end you can use what looks like a blood fountain, and it gives you a boon. These actually give you modifiers. These I think can be very, very overpowered, and you can have too many of them. I've not stopped being able to get any. I'm assuming that you can fill up the entire screen. It's got a journal there. I've got loads of which I haven't read. You can pick up books actually. You can find them in certain campaign quests. These are my stats. My inventory, I can actually scroll down there and actually see those as well. And also you can filter your items on the left. And all your skills are called spells. So you've got your red bar at the top, up there. That's your hit points. That's your stamina. That's your mana underneath. Your companion is just next to there, so I'll dismiss them. Minimap. Anything like with bits coming off there, if you destroy them, they'll drop money. So if you block, you can block incoming. You can attack. You press space to dodge. I've got a boon which makes fire come on my feet. I can't remember which one it is. If you press shift and space, you jump. Alright, the movement's not too bad. It's very good actually. It's not too floaty, though you do get caught up on a lot of scenery. So let's go up to this guy. So I've opened up the Berserker. So you can notice that's 15,000. Your recruiter is 250. That's who you start off with. He's fine at the moment. I quite like the cleric. I do think, I hope the actual people who made this game can prove me wrong, but I think they actually bought some assets, because this model, I will go up to the mage. See that? I want that highlighted. Hide her. She doesn't look the part, and she's a bit different. Her facial features are slightly different to everyone else's, and yeah, also yeah, there's two things kind of point out quite interestingly. There's a map. So all these walking round, those are what you got to open up. You got some crafting benches and blacksmith. That's a travel hub. I'm in the third hub at the moment. I'm presuming that you can travel back to previous ones. I haven't gone there yet. And there's a farmer that you can actually get some provisions for to go to. Where is it? Where? There we go. Alchemy bench, which is looks like a file. Your stash is the gold star. Right. So, what am I going to do now? I am going to. I'll show you some of the talents actually. Some of these talents, if you roll over it, it says there, retired fire mage is required. Let's have a go there. retired hero. So these are general, and if you are, I seem to be a paladin. So these will unlock. Hopefully, once I retire this character. So it means that you've got to go through all the characters to be able to unlock all these. So replayability is there. Now, I quite like playing this because I find it quite prosaic when I'm actually listening to a podcast, because it's not exactly the most. It is. It's not too hard on moderate difficulty. On hard difficulty, it can get very challenging because you can lose all your equipment, which is not good at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can try and cheese it. Okay, so I'm going to take off all my equipment. I just want to see if this will work, because I'm trying out now for a cheat. So if I put all those in my chest, come on. I wish on this screen as well that I could actually press enter to actually equal done. That would be a lot faster. Alright, okay. So let's try this. Alright, where am I? Oh, it's talent, isn't it? Retire character. Let's try this. So retiring a character will permanently delete your character in exchange for unlocking powerful new talents in the skill tree of your choice. This can't be undone. Right, so you actually choose a class. Right, well, since I was a paladin, how about I try a berserker? That was novel. I expected it to be the class that you actually started with. So, right, okay, so I need to play the campaign again. Empty slot. These ones I've actually opened up. Oh, right. Oh, I've opened up a new parts of the faction. Huh. Okay. Well, I haven't opened up the third one yet. So these are the equipment I could actually have. I'll go for two-handed. And let's go for female. And I'll go. There's no obvious changes there. Starting mana, starting hit points, melee damage. Yeah, I'll try that. Right. So let's have a look at the head. There are a few choices. There are like a lot of other online games. They can be a bit garish. So the first one's quite nice actually. Oh gosh. One of three. I think let's go freckled. Right, let's go grey eyes, hair. So yeah, some of these hairs are a bit odd. Look at the sticking out. I can't exactly turn her around either. I can't remember how to do that. Nope. That'll do. Nice ginger hair. Clothes. Oh, you get to change that as well for the basic. So it's top. So a dress or a tunic. Pants. I can't see those very well. But those look like good boots. Right. Let's see about this. The start of the campaign, it looks like a cartoon. It has like a cartoon cutouts and it has some voiceover. Oh, brilliant! I'm at the same place. Look at that. That is a mighty two-handed. So right, I can parry. Oh, brilliant. It's like half swording it. That's cool. Let's see what I've got. So, how much money have I got? I've kept the money as well. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else I've kept. Talents. None of those. Berserker, that's the first one I've got, so that's unlock. I would definitely recommend getting a lockpick from this one. You can buy it. Get it first, because then you'll be able to pick locks. Right, so let's see. So all these are what level? They've got level requirements, right? So they didn't have one of them before, so that doesn't matter. What I will do, I was going to a random quest. Let's have a look. So you got easy, medium, and hard. Hard, you end up all things which on your body will be lost. But again, everything you get rare random item, more experience, more gold. This is hard, especially because a lot of the attacks they attack you with will stun lock you, and some of the bosses have some very fast chain offense which will kill you basically dead very quickly. So I'm going to go on to medium. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do this one. I didn't like the first one I ever tried was an arena, and I got absolutely pummeled. They're supposed to level with you, but it was so difficult. Right, so I'm now going to talk about the in-game bits. I find the AI very dumb, I'm sorry to say. Right, oh good, I like the snow ones. Right, every random one gets a modifier, so upon death enemies will leave behind a delayed unholy explosion. Right, so I can change to a different weapon if I had a bow. Oh, that's just fist now. Right, so you lock on. You can lock onto them, or you don't have to. Press right to block, and it is very slow, and sometimes it's very hard to see. That's a spell effect. When I was the other character, Fallon, he was so overpowered I would kill everyone on medium, and some hard ones actually, with the first strike. And it just wasn't exactly... Oh right, yes, you do automatically equip... Oh, she looks like she's got a hump. Right, so you've got the map there. You can see through it slightly, and you can see where... Right, let's make sure nothing walks up on us, because this menu doesn't pause. Right, so that's a boss. That red one is a boss. That's the key to open up the area to go to a boss. And once you've done that, you will find there's a icon on your map to get the boon. Let's see if I've got any boons, because apparently some of those are supposed to trade over. No, they haven't. I'm sure they said some of those were supposed to come over as well. Let's try my F. Right, wow. Okay. So, as soon as you get into range of them, they will come and attack you. Oh, I never got a companion. Oh no, I got it on the other character. That's why. Right. So, my items, pick up. There we go. Harvest. Apparently, whatever weapon you are, you become that class. Yeah, sometimes they don't seem to connect. And if you misjudge it, you can get stun locked quite easily. But you can, conversely, you can actually stun lock them. See? You can have finishing moves on each one. Let's have a quick look around here for barrels. Pick them up. Let's get out of there. Oh. Right, so spellcasters, yeah. So if you ever see any of those, with a lot of modern games, anything on the floor, a spell's going to go off. See, couldn't do anything then. Ah, run out of stamina, that's why. I've also found in a lot of these that some of the scenery you can see through, and you can climb up on some things, but you can't climb up on others, and it can get very difficult. So where are my maths there? Let's see if I can get up there. So I can climb up on there quite easily just using the jump key. Come on, Quasi. There we go. Right. There's no full damage. If you get stuck like that, it can be rather disastrous, especially if you've gone exploring. This is a nice new map, actually. It's a new map. Right. So dungeon seed. That's a seed number. So if you get the same number, it will show you the same map. I think some of them are based on mainly on the hub you're from. This is the first random one I've taken from this hub, so it's actually a new map, which is nice. When you get them inside, if you hit them with a if I go out of their range now, they tend to stop. Look, there you go, they stop. After a while they stop and get bored and they wander off. They don't keep following you. It's a good thing, it's a bad thing. If you've got a ranged weapon, it can be annoying because you'll hit them from a distance and then suddenly yeah, as you can see, I can't dodge out of those because I'm actually stuck in the animation. You can find yourself really stuck. So you got to be quite frugal on pressing the. There, that's the finisher. See, in that finisher I got stuck. That could have actually, if I was low on health, it could have killed me. So right, so I've got two objectives to do. Rest in peace is kill 20 undead and deactivate the altar. Once I've done those, I can leave this dungeon, which means I don't have to complete it. I don't have to complete the end thing, and at the end I won't be able to get the boon. But then what's the point? You may as well complete the boon. So let's go. Let's try and find where I'm going. It's quite a big map, this actually. I'll try not to hang around too much. There we go. Right. Oh, I wasn't even in that circle and it got me. Come on there. Oh, good. The graphics are nice, actually. I don't know if they've actually purchased it. But this... I don't like the hunchback though for the girl. in them block. It's not too bad. And I must admit the oh, spider. Oh, I've changed to punching. See, look, you can stun lock them. Oh. Right, almost died there. So early on in the game, it is actually more difficult until you start actually leveling up. Some of the equipment you can get really overpowers it, and with some of the boons added up, it's a walk in the park most of the time. One thing I have found is if there's ever a locked chest, there's always one lockpick on the map somewhere for you to find. So that's good. So you can see it's quite a sedate game, and it could be something what you're doing whilst listening to an audiobook or podcast. There you go, hiding in the trees. I just want to complete this. Oh. Right. Oh. See, I couldn't move then. I was stun locked. So I've lost everything now, and I revive at the town. I wish I'd done a quest before. So yeah, that's quite funny. So look, you end up with, you start with anything soulbound on medium. It will come back with you. Oh, and anything on your body as well, shall I say, in a medium. I've even got an epic. Male shirt. Brilliant. So these people you can talk to, they just say, "Hail adventurer, you can now learn my skill from the talent tree," etc, etc. Experiences down at the bottom. What I might do is I might actually just skip to the end, and when I've actually done, I'll show you a boon, and I'll get that done, so I don't have to keep talking to you. You don't have to keep listening to me. Right, so local bishop is looking for volunteers to enter the local crypt. That's another undead one. Let's go to a different one. Right, that's an escort. That's an attack. I think that'll be good. Dead air. Sorry. And the bosses are powerful. They can be challenging. You don't tend to get them. Let's have a look. Non-bosses. You should have a hyphen if it's not E. 30% increased damage. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, I've got to defend this. No one can get to that round red thing. Oh, that was quite hard because I got stuck on him. I couldn't turn round. Right, I'm going to try and come back to one which is easier. That type has only just been unlocked during the game, so I'm hoping that some of the other further on in the campaign more will be unlocked. Right, so I'm going to go and pick one. Oh, first of all, you still get access to all these. Excellent. So, because I'm having problems, I'm going to hire the cleric. There you go. Grumpy guts. That's just me. Right. We'll run out of parchment paper. Do me a favour and find a local monastery and borrow some of their books for me. Right, that's fine. I'll go and do that. I'll show you as I get in, and then I will pause, hopefully, and then get to a boss, and I'll show you that, and the end of the level. Right. This one has got loads of traps, so it's quite interesting that way. They're easy to get around once you know about it. There you go. So there's a trap there on the floor, traps there, and those spiky things just there sticking out the wall will come out and hit you. Right. So what I'll do is I will see you very soon. Welcome back, everyone. I found a mid-boss. Some of their attacks cannot be blocked, and they can be quite difficult to start off with. There we go. Way. I've also leveled up. Oh no! Flipping heck. Oh, they explode. There we go. So that was one of the bosses. And exploding goblins. Right, so I need to pick up some books. Steel books. I do think though that sword and board is a lot easier. Right. I thought he was dead. Oh! I was pressing the wrong key. Right, so what I want to do is I want to show you that. Let's pick up these first. If you've got a two-handed weapon, you notice when I roll over it, it will say block 60% damage. If you have a shield, which tends to be on that side, it'll block 100%. You can get bonuses in your trait tree to actually increase that. There we go. Ding. Quite easy. This build definitely uses a lot of. There's a lot of dead passages. That's just the randomization of it all. Can't always get it perfect. But I need to get 3 more books. 2 more. Watch these there. Oh gosh, floor. I ran over the floor ones. What I've also noticed as well is if you're attacking down the stairs, you can actually hit above the heads. They can hit you, but you can't hit them sometimes. Depends on the weapon you've got, I think. So, as you can see, you can stun lock them quite easily. Shields I quite like shields. But I only had a tactic to get through a shield when I had a shield. I used my shield bash to actually get through their defence. Now, this is new because I don't have a shield bash. I have this twirly whirly tapping manoeuvre. Oh, my cleric's doing an absolute fantastic job. Whee! Jump over that. Oh, mage. They can be very damaged. Oh my goodness, there's a trap just there. I just thought I wasn't recording then. Yep, I can use those health potions by pressing G. If you look at the bar at the bottom, I've got 14 of them. F will spin round. Whee! So that'll use a bit of mana. There we go. I've done the quest now. I do not have to go any further if I do not want. I'll have to, if it says press N to finish. But I want to get to the end to show you. There. So what I'll do is I'll make a beeline for it. Let me just have a look at my inventory and see if there's anything interesting I can put on. Oh. Definitely have that. No more rings. You can have 4 rings, a bow. Do I have a bow on there? No, I don't. Lockpicks. So there was actually a chest in here which I can actually lockpick. What I'll do is I will choose that. Oh, I've got 2 levels. Excellent. Get some more backpack space. Another thing actually about this, once you've actually done the quest, those items are still you can still pick them up. Oh, going the wrong way. Right, yep. Let's deal with him. See, look, I couldn't hit him there because I was missing his legs as well. Alright, so I need to be going up here, I believe. See, look, I can't get my parry up. And they do seem to hit for an awful long distance. Right, so that was difficult. There we go, right. So that's a new journal for my journal entry. I can read if I want. Right, so anything which says loot, it's just loot. You just pick it all up. Got inventory down the bottom. So sorry, the weight of the inventory is down there. And let's jump over here. Cool. Right, so this is a teleport to the boss. Right, so if I've got any, let's see if I've got any good potions on me. Health regen, so I'll use that just to keep me going. Armor, casting speed, don't need it anyway, so I'm just going to use it. And this is one of the boss battles. So that's the fountain behind him, which gives you the boon afterwards. Alright, yes. Looks like your keeper. Oh, it did turn up. That is a very annoying manoeuvre. Right, so let's Come on, just a couple more hits. Ta-da! Right, so he drops. They tend to drop these emeralds, which you use for crafting, and a chest. Right, so I'm going to pick all these up. If you get encumbered, you can't run, you can only walk. There's also a hidden chest always up here. And if you're encumbered, you tend not to be able to jump or dodge. So if you get into a counter, you know where the end guy is. Just drop all your kit in one area. Right, so this is what you need to do. You can actually pick whichever one you want. So if you add them on top of each other, it can get a lot very overpowered. So this one here, 5% damage reflection. That's pretty decent. I'm going to take that. So they go in your boons. You can get multiples of the same, and they do give you bonuses. And if you press N, so really you're actually completing 2 quests in one. And that really is it. Actually, she doesn't look like she looks like a bloke now. Okay. Right, so that's all my good stuff. I tend to put all my crafting stuff in there. I wish I could actually get rid of the ones that I can't use, because this is annoying. I wonder if get rid of that. I wonder if I put a sword and board on now, do I get access to some of the traits? Let's have a look. So that one. Oh, I can. You can wear a shield and a sword. How odd. Right, okay. So if I put that in my main hand. Right, I'm now sword and board. Let's go to my talents and see what I've got open. Right, because I chose the Berserker at the beginning, I'm stuck with that. But you can change on the fly if you want. So if you wanted, you could then go up this route if you've unlocked the trainer on the map. These trainers follow you from hub to hub. They're all the same trainers, they're all the same people. They do follow you. It's almost like you're a company of mercenaries. So that's the game. Do I think it's good? It's fair, I would say. Out of a 10, I would give it 6.5. I haven't finished the game yet, so I don't really want to give a full number on what I think it is. I think it's alright. It's got its flaws. I wish they would patch some of the problems, like especially getting stun locked all the time. I wish they'd knock you out of the way, and also the attackers, their weapons seem to hit you. Their hitbox is a lot further out than their weapon, it seems, because it's very hard to see where they are. Very difficult. That just might be me playing around. Why's he got a 3 on there? Don't understand that. I haven't got 3 of them. Anyway, so there are bugs. Is it worth it at full price? I think it's about £15, British pounds. I would buy it on a deal. Anything less than 8, yeah, it's quite acceptable. Story wise, yeah, it's a bit. It's nothing new. Let's just say that it's nothing new. And yes, the voice acting is really bad. I'm sorry, but it really is. Anyway, well, this was Dungeons of Edera. If you want to pick it up, please pick it up. Tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. I'd really enjoy that. Thank you very much. Speak to you later all. Take care. Richard out. Appendix. Something that I forgot to actually state was, yeah, I found a way that I can cheese it. And basically I just bought all some good stuff from the vendors. Also, one thing which I think they should change is have a look at their
Welcome. What can I get for you?
rarities. So this is an epic. It's pretty decent. It's not as good as some of the rare or common ones or uncommon ones. So here you got a common ring, which has got nothing on it. An uncommon one. Some pretty decent ones there actually. I think I'll go for that one. Oh, nice steel, epic steel helmet. I've already got a better one than that. But I find that these are very, very uneven. Also, you can keep logging in, logging out, logging in, logging out to actually keep refreshing these. And with the amount of money I've got, you could actually really, really get yourself a really good build. So let's have a look. So this is... So look, this one here is uncommon, where the stats are better than the other one. There's epic, you tend to have more stat bonuses underneath it. But sometimes it's better to go for uncommon or common. Or rare. I'll go to the other person, and as you can see, I've got an axe now. I've got a... So when you shine over there, it tends to tell you the worst one that it wants to exchange it for. So I tend to just find it's got mana steel. I didn't really want that. I'm not a mana user. Yeah, so mana steel. It's got mana regen. Yeah, I'll go for extra damage. Yeah, there we go. It will swap it, as you can see. If you have problems with them swapping and you don't want it to swap, like if I want 3% crit and I want it to go on that, unequip that, then equip that. Right, so I'm going to put that back because I want the 5 armour.
Welcome back, my friend. What can I do for you?
Right, so different items. Not exactly the best, but yeah, I found a really good axe. 44 damage. I'm already doing 75 with all the items I've got bonus on. I found if you do 130 plus damage, you can kill things almost in one shot each time, unless it's the boss. Then you can actually really go through them really quickly. So that's my only other misgivings about the game. It's the items definitely need looking at, and would need something else to do with the money apart from gambling. And you can gamble for an item and you still end up with too much money. Maybe outfitting this place to actually make the quests on the main storyline easier, if you could actually rebuild parts of it using your money. Anyway, that's just an extra thought that I've had, so I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye for now.